We are. We're live. What'd you do this weekend? It's fine. The Labor Day weekend.
It's fine. Labor Day weekend. I started replaying Red Dead Redemption 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you
I've
get
discovered.
out of the mountains?
What's up?
Did you get out of the mountains?
Yeah. I'm in the what is supposed to be Louisiana. You know?
Yeah.
Like if you play it long
Gators,
enough. Yeah. But I have discovered that I've become an old man because all I do in the game is like fish and like brush my horse.
Yeah. I started to do that in that game. I would just start to fish and hunt for the big game and the big fish. That's what I would go for.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I spent like
have anything hateful on that. That's not gonna work.
That's not gonna work.
This is fun.
That's the thing.
Let's just commentate this. He's going up now.
He chose not to hear us, and now it's just not.
You can't see it. You can't see it.
No.
I can't.
Yeah, he can't hear us, and he thought that was.
Yeah, you got to mime it to him. Let's see what he does now. He's reaching for something. Oh, he's standing it up.
Well, so here's the thing: is that
now
not bad,
down, and I still can't read it.
I can't read it, but he's going to sit down, and then it's going to be over. He's going to sit right in front of it.
And
oh no, okay, yeah. Oh, see, it's gone.
And headphones are going in.
Headphones are going in.
Find which ear. There he goes. He got him first try. Wow.
Wow, wee wah.
And then he's plugged in. He's
unmuted.
You
got to do a podcast, all right? Let's fucking quit fucking around. Quit playing grab ass, all right? Quit lollygagging.
We were talking about what we did this fine Labor Day weekend.
Quit horsing around, guys. We got shit to do right now.
Did you, Connie? It looks like you gave your good buddy Phil Anselmo mono after making out with him super hard.
No, it was James Hetfield. James Hetfield, my real dad. He was like, son.
Is that why Todd doesn't like you? Is because he knows you're Phil Hetfield's son?
He knows.
It's just because he calls other men his dad.
That's
I looked at James, and James looked at me, his son.
Me, said, his son.
Said, son, do you want to make out? And I said, Dad, it's the best idea that you've ever had. And so we made out, and then I gave him
COVID-19.
Yep. So no show until this Saturday.
So about that, you're going to go back up to Phoenix? Like you have to get a whole nother hotel room and whatever?
No, it's just a 1-day thing. We're going to go up there and just like for the night, go watch the concert, come back down after the concert.
Oh.
Yeah. We got the hotel for the whole extravaganza. And then, yeah. Anyway, Clint, what about your U of A shit?
Well, no, we were talking about Lex. He's fucking playing Red Dead 2.
Nice.
How all he does on those games now is like fish and shit. So I would assume like if you got into GTA again, you would just start golfing.
Yeah, no, I would take like flying lessons.
Yeah.
Golf and no, actually in GTA, even before now, like even when the game came out in whatever 2017, it was my thing just to ride like a motorcycle or drive around. It's my whole thing.
Yeah. I mean,
no, but that is the fun. Yeah.
The only reason I did the missions was to get money to buy cars, so I could just
so you can
drive around the map as fast as I could.
Exactly, right? That's the only way to do it.
Obviously on the wrong side of the road.
Well, how else are you going to get the bonuses to go faster?
And then you keep hammering beers.
Yeah, until you crash.
And then you go into the first person mode.
Oh, dude, I don't do that.
This is an extra level in Grand Theft Auto I did not know about.
You're just driving drunk with an Uzi. on the wrong side of the road. Basically on the 101. Like, what is the 101?
Yeah, you're cruising the PCH with
grenades out of the window. It's a good time. I highly suggest it's better than the horse in the first person because, of course, you would think that they would stabilize that shit in Red Dead Redemption when you go into the first person mode in that, but they don't.
No.
You're
bouncy.
That's what the screen looks like the entire fucking time. It's terrible. You can't do it, but it's like fun to get in shootouts in first person, but it's terrible to like get to the shootout. That's why GTA is better. Just because
I've always played both of those in third person.
While getting somewhere.
I feel like those ones are better in third person, just because the controls aren't as crisp.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's just fun when you're with your boys, like mobbing in your gang in GTA 5 and you're all in the car flipping off the driver.
You know what I do miss? I do miss like the cheat codes and shit.
They still got those?
In GTA 5?
Yeah, for the story mode. Yeah, if you go into the story mode, you can use cheat codes.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Like you can in story mode, dude, you can instantly have $10 million. Like boop.
Boop. But I like the one where you could get like the tank and then you enable like zero or like low gravity, and then you just have a fucking floating tank.
Yeah, you shoot the tank and you just fly away.
There's an anti-gravity gun that you can buy. And when you shoot people with it, they just fly.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. You know,
they just like disappear, dude.
I forgot that I didn't know that my chair. So look, no go back, no go back. Go back.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that it did that for the longest time. I just remembered just now. And Audrey showed me the other day. I thought my chair was broken. I thought it was broken. I accepted that it no longer went back. And I was like, okay, that's the end of it. And then she was like, you don't know about this? And I was like, what? And she just shows me. She just goes. And I was like, oh, shit.
I like how you're discovering office chairs. You're like, wait a second.
Wait a second. I know. It's like realizing butt stuff is awesome. You're like, oh, shit.
A new chair for my desk at work, dude.
What kind of chair do you rock with at work?
Dude.
You've been waiting for someone to ask you this.
It is straight out like some 1970s 70s rolling chair. Like from a workshop. It probably was in the workshop when the owners bought the place to like start the business. And they're like, sick, we got 2 chairs. Because me and my friend Keith at work, we got it's the same chairs. And through the years, dude, I've been there for 7 years. And they have like it's like crumbled now and like crusty. So we've had to take duct tape and like duct tape them and stuff. Make them more like dude, my chair looks like, remember when you were a kid and made duct tape wallets? My chair looks like a fucking duct tape wallet.
So it's just a rolling ball of duct tape, basically.
Essentially, dude, yeah. It's terrible. I need to get a gamer chair to bring it in one day and be like, yeah.
Do you get one of these? Be like, hey guys, did you realize it can go back all the way if you do this?
Yeah. I'm bringing it in not built too, so that way I can get paid for an hour to build that motherfucker.
Hell yeah, dude. What is it about us that like whenever we get a package in the mail and we see that there's assembly required, we're like, everybody get back. Everyone get back. I got to do this. And we just fucking set out. And that's the only thing that we're doing, you know? And we're happy. We're happy when we're trying to build it, even if we're upset. Even if we're upset.
Job, dude. Every day
putting shit together.
They come at me with some bullshit. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do you want me to actually get my hand in there? And then 2 hours later, I'm like, isn't that beautiful? Look at this light. Isn't it perfect? Everybody admire my work. No one gives a fuck. It makes you want to gronk them sometimes. Sometimes I want to gronk Spike some fucking line every once in a while. I'm like, look at this. And everybody's like, yeah. And I'm like, I'll fucking throw it. I'll throw it on the roof. You want that? But I don't. Because it's like $1,000 and I don't have that.
Yeah, don't do that. But I meant like You knew what I was talking about, right? Like putting shit together when you get like a package from IKEA or some shit.
But it's the best feeling in the world.
It's the greatest feeling in the world.
I mean, IKEA's
Like, so you can't relate.
It's fine. I don't love it.
IKEA's like working with chrome paint. You got to be super careful with that motherfucker.
Okay, well, that was like an example that everyone knows. But just like you get a bookcase or a bookshelf, you know, and you're like,
yeah,
this
it's
is
great
my
to
shit.
build. I was saying how great it is, but with IKEA, you got to be like, if
It's
you
like dismantling a bomb,
if
dude.
you
It's
like off in an IKEA piece, you're like, well, the hinge is just never gonna work.
Like,
Dude,
God
Like,
damn it.
I went the exact opposite way. I have hex key bits for my drill, and I'll put the IKEA furniture together with a
That's
fucking drill.
crazy. I look at that.
That's
plywood
cheating.
wrong,
You're a
and it's like,
genius, but fuck you, dude.
I look at that plywood wrong and it crumbles on me, dude. I'm just like, well, that's over.
Dude, everything in my house is IKEA. I put it together with a fucking drill because I
That
was
is
too
always
bored.
how
I
it
was like,
happens, too. As soon as you turn around, you like scrape something, and then like a whole piece of the side is like what the fuck?
Yeah.
I just hit it with my jeans. I hit it with my jeans.
You know what else is all IKEA? And you'll find this surprising. All of the props used in WWE, IKEA.
Well, that's true. It is true.
Oh yeah, no, Clinton. I'm not saying that someone couldn't huff and puff and blow my furniture down. Like it's not great,
I'm
but
coming in there, dude, like a wrecking ball. I'm coming in there, Miley Cyrus, dude. When I go to your house, I'm gonna sit on a chair and break it, and you're gonna be like, "How?" And I'm gonna be like, I came in with Tucson ass."
You know why it gets put together like that in WWE though? It gets put together like that because you no, I'm not even gonna try.
Okay.
Okay.
Good job, dude. I like that. He pulled the parachute early, but it's respectable. You are jumping out.
It was like no, I'm gonna make myself look like an idiot trying to discuss this.
One backflip was enough. I did it.
It is crazy though. Like now that I said that, I think I legit have 3 pieces of furniture that are not IKEA. Everything else.
Really? What are they?
The office chairs and then the chair downstairs.
So chairs.
All right,
Chairs.
so the chair downstairs is going to be where I'm at, and you better bring an office chair downstairs as well.
Yeah.
Because...
Yeah.
No,
this,
if anything,
this computer desk, this is IKEA that this is on. Dude, I bought this with my COVID money.
Connie, what did you not buy with your COVID
Dude,
money?
I bought so much shit with my COVID money. I made $15,000 in 6 months doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. I spent it all, dude.
God damn, dude. At the same time that I was busting my ass to make fucking $28,000 a year.
Depressing.
I mean, you should have got laid off. I mean, what do you want from me, man?
Well,
should have got fired.
But then again, Connor only made $17,000 that year. So
that is true. That's true. I was hurting. I was hurting really bad.
It's like 15,000 in 3 months is great, but when it's 2,000 for the other 9, it's not so great.
It's not good. Not good.
It's not a good year.
I'm like an actor living off of royalty checks from that commercial, dude. I'm just like, they're coming in. They're still
they're coming. They're coming.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh shit, $48. Yeah.
Dude, I had a Spanish teacher in middle school who was like an extra in some movie. And so every 2 weeks or so, he would get a check for 6 cents because somebody like watched the movie that he was in on demand or something. And so he was always so proud. He would always bring in the check. He's like, I made 6 cents. Like,
that's crazy.
God damn. Like, you got to let it go.
So like a tiny little percentage of somebody who clicked on it.
Yeah. Somebody paid $3.99 and he got 6 of those cents.
That's sick, though.
Pretty good.
It's pretty sick.
A good amount of the money on $3.99. Think about
it's not bad, dude. It's not bad.
That's
it's like 0.1%, dude.
I was thinking about that today, all the like percentages and shit. I was thinking about it. I mean, Connor's gonna hate it, but who cares? I was thinking about what's the percentage of U of A players that have been on LeBron James's championship teams because there's always been one on every single championship team that he's been a part of. So I'm like, what's the actual percentage of U of A Wildcats that help LeBron James be the king?
Right. Okay. So there's
Can you
Teddy
repeat everything you
Bruschi.
said? I just muted you on accident.
No. But I think like
I feel really bad, but
I forget how many championships he has, but like it's like a decent amount of people. It's like more probably than any other college.
LeBron?
Know how many players on U of A were on those teams because on each one of them there was at least one U of A player.
Right.
So I'm
Gilbert
wondering what
Arenas.
percentages. No, not Gilbert Arenas. Most of them were Channing Frye.
I'm just saying U of A names at this point, and
Gilbert
hoping that
Arenas is sick though. Have you seen that video of him at Nick Young's house
no.
making the rounds again? Like every
he's
year,
like Nick Young.
Nick Young's another basketball player. He was drafted when Gilbert Arenas was like a veteran. It was like Gilbert's like last 2 years in the league, and he took him under his wing. So that he was at his house, and Nick Young's kids, like his son, throws a basketball at Gilbert, and Gilbert goes, "Boy, if you don't," and he just gets up, chases him to his bedroom, and then he hides behind Nick Young, like both kids hide behind him. He just goes, "Oh, I hate it," and he goes, "You know what? I got to make somebody cry." And he just barks at like the 3-year-old Dot, Nick Young's 3-year-old. And she starts crying. He goes, "That's what happens. That's what happens. You got to take out the weakest one. That's what you got to do."
Brutal, dude. That's hilarious.
It's down.
He barks at the 3-year-old.
You know when you just bark at a 3-year-old to make her upset?
I've done it, yeah.
And like he paused and looked at them all like a family, being like, just like laughing. He goes, "You know what? Gotta do it. That's what you gotta do. Gotta take out the weakest one."
It makes me really sad, dude. It makes me really sad. Don't bark at a 3-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
But because I just thought about doing it to my little brother when he was 3, and I was like, I definitely did shit like that, dude. It's not cool. It's not cool. Dude, I definitely like made him cry for no reason, dude.
And he did. He said, he's like, "I just gotta make somebody cry."
Yeah.
Gilbert's a menace.
I gotta make somebody cry.
Definitely my second favorite NBA player of all time. First, obviously, Larry Bird, because he'd be like, "You've got white people guarding me.
Yeah.
You guys are hurting my feelings."
I'll be right back.
Like, yeah, he would talk trash, nice. Be like, "Oh, bank shot, got it."
Got it. Thank you.
There it is.
I think it's gonna go in. Oh, it did. Okay, cool.
Oh, where's the layup going? Up your ass around the corner. It's in. Boom.
It's in.
Just a guy from Indiana who's the best ever. It's hilarious.
Did you make a stop for some Zimbabwe's? Got to get up a Zamboni or two.
It's in Esquino. Did you just snort one? What was that?
No, I think I was just grunting.
What are you grunting about?
I've been real phlegmy. Really,
dude. I've been phlegmy as fuck lately.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on.
I think it's the directed energy weapon. It's the remnants of all the stuff that's been vaporized by the direct energy weapon.
Oh, I think it's
Flim Boys.
I think it's more than
Wait,
I
what?
live in.
Clinton the Flim Boys.
Clinton the Phlegm Boys.
New podcast
name. Clinton the Phlegm Boys.
Yes.
Yeah, I think respectfully, I think that you might be suffering from energy weapon nonsense, and I just live in Central Texas.
Yeah.
They can't hit you guys.
Shit's bad here,
You're a Republican.
allergy-wise.
If they hit Texas with it, it's an act of war.
Yeah.
Technically.
Well, not if Texas isn't smart enough to know that it's an act of war.
Right.
Hey,
Shit.
what did he
Stop.
mean by that? What do you mean by that?
No.
What do you mean?
No.
And you have to fight in it now. You're a ranger now. If shit hits the fan, know
Yeah.
that.
Lex, you are an Army Ranger. You got to take up arms, more arms, bigger arms,
Cooler arms.
cooler
Yeah, dude.
arms,
I live in
John
Texas.
Cena's
arms that don't have "Don't Fear the Reaper" on it.
There are only arms.
Dude, only fans, but it's only arms. These are arms. Look at my arms.
Dude, I love the idea.
These are my arms.
Just-
Check out these arms.
My arms.
This is my arm over here.
It's just, dude. Oh, what? Do you want to see my arm at the grocery store?
Ooh, a
Yeah,
sneak peek on the camera at the store. Ooh, look at these dudes.
Dude,
Check out these arms.
are you gonna make some up sleeve videos?
Oh, check out that sidearm.
Dude,
Oh
only
my
arms.
god. Oh, check out the elbows on that one. Holy shit.
You can almost see shoulder.
Oh, get off.
Oh my god.
Guys in Muslim countries.
Open arms.
And God bless. Do what you want, you know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, if you want to start an only arms, it's fine. But just know that feet has you beat.
And then an only armistice. And then it's just guys getting ready for
When I get
revolutions.
tired of fighting with my.
Well, what happens when we sign the nuclear armistice? I gotta put these down.
Gotta put these away, dude.
Powering down sadly. Pew.
His arm just blows up, dude. They lost power.
Oh shit.
It's over.
Oh man.
God damn.
Only
Only
arms.
arms.
Love it.
I don't think it would get as much play.
No, I do not think so.
As
Very
opposed to
niche
what?
audience, only arms would.
Yeah, I think it's a
probably
very.
be just workout bros, to be honest.
Oh yeah, dude.
Like, those are good gains.
Like
A lot better from last week.
just dudes up all
Yeah.
night from their various pre-workouts,
Yeah,
just staring at dudes' arms. Like my arms are gonna be like that.
One day I'll have huge arms. There's a guy that's an arm wrestler. He looks like fucking Morty from that one Rick and Morty episode.
Oh yeah, just the one fucking.
Fucking jacked.
It's
You
like
see those dudes, those arm wrestle dudes. There's a couple of them that have arms like that.
they're very
Fucking
mismatched, very
Yeah, you're like-
lopsided.
Why don't you just do both?
They
Or,
could.
dude, have you seen a what is it? Okay, so granted, this is going to be pretty revealing. A lot of my Instagram is people working metal.
Yes.
And it was sort of funny. There's these videos where the dudes who are working the metal will show you their hammer arm and then their holding arm. And it's like they have like a twig on one side and then the fucking Rick and Morty arm on the other, where he's just hammering all the time. You're like, switch it up, dude. What are you doing?
No, once you get that rhythm going,
I tell myself that all the time, since I sweep all the time at my job. Every job that I've had, I sweep so much. I always sweep the same way. I always sweep like this, you know, where I'm like pushing with the right and like pulling with the left on top a little bit. I never switch it up. Never.
8.
7. Pretty good. It petered off at the end, and I don't like petering off.
one. And
I
welcome
like jacking off.
to the Man's Gendered Podcast. We're back from this fever dream. No.
Lex is like, boo, bring me back to waiting for mics.
Boo! Don't
I want no
Google
part of man's gendered
I
anymore.
finally
that.
want to
Boo! Don't Google that. Boo! Don't Google that.
Boo, we gotta delete it.
I think man's gendered was just a little too based, you know,
A little bit.
So
too
sick.
based. Even though it seems that people like based now. Where are all the people that like based shit? Or maybe we're just not good at the based shit.
I think that, yeah, I think that's kind of it, is that it wasn't enough. If we had gone full, fuck, what are those guys?
Retarded.
Oh, shit.
Antifa.
Yeah. No. The guys who, it's a podcast. There's two dudes who I think they live in the UK and all they do is tell women that they're awful. And you're just like, I don't know. That,
Steven Crowder?
what?
Steven Crowder?
Full send.
No.
No,
I-
Steven
maybe.
Crowder just does that to his wife.
Yeah, Steven Crowder's a whole different animal, and he lives right over there. But
David Rubin.
No, he does that to his husband.
Ayo.
no, I can't remember the name of this guy, but it's all the like, it's all that I don't know, Tate
The
nonsense.
Fresh Fit stuff.
Oh, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, the guys that are like interview only.
It's always like, yeah, it's always like 8
capitals.
Oh yeah, it's like 12
It's
of them
always
or
like
whatever.
8 or
Yeah.
12
Yeah.
like women
It's
who
like
are
some
dressed
girl
to go
that
to a
didn't
club.
finish high school, and they like ask them what is the number of pi, and they're like,
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, but I get these clips
Peaches.
and I try to just keep going, but it's like there's
Dude, you
12
can't put
women.
it down. You can't put it down.
There's 12 women who are all dressed to go to a club, and then one Egyptian guy who's like, "You're garbage," and then that's always the clip. And I'm
that's
like,
Fresh and Fit.
Like, does no one see what's happening?
What
You're
is
in his harem. You're in his harem of women.
dude,
He's fulfilling his fantasy of.
I'm like, this is a full length podcast. I get like the 60-second videos. I make it through like 20 seconds. I'm like, what is this? And I just keep going. But
I do like it a little bit though, where I'm like, that's right, you dumb woman, you dumb bitch.
I mean, there are.
But then
some,
I shake out of it a little bit. I'm like,
There are
no,
some
it's a
moments-
bad thing to say. It's bad to say
there
that
are
about
some
women.
Moments in those podcasts where like they do sometimes get like a professor or somebody on, then they'll say something ridiculous, and it's some guy who talks to literal hookers every single day makes a better point than a college professor. You're like, that's funny.
That is good.
pretty funny.
I do like that. I
That's
will
what you got
subscribe to that. I will subscribe.
Or him, it doesn't matter. Just somebody like sometimes they do get an intellectual. It's like, oh, they're an idiot. But I am basing that on YouTube Shorts, where I only saw the one clip of his one got ya moment.
Yeah, but I can't imagine listening. Like the shorts are so like chaotically noise filled that I'm like, I can't understand how someone would listen to a full podcast of this.
Like they put you talk about the shorts when they put the background noise and it's a conversation.
Yeah, it's always the
boom, 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 and some fucking intense ass song to make you fucking think you're a fucking savage.
Yeah,
it's always it's the same song that plays during like clips of Tommy Shelby like shooting someone.
Yeah, dude.
or Tommy
Like
Shelby
you're the
or
smartest
Tony
one and
Soprano.
nobody knows it. You're just like,
Dude,
this is a
song
tough
that
world
plays in the
walking
clip
on
of
my
Tony
own.
Soprano going, you got no idea what it's like to be number one.
yeah. Dude, I love that YouTube Shorts are just gaslighting teenage boys to be like, "You're smart, I promise. You're tough, dude. It's okay."
No, that is hilarious. It's like, okay, dude, all right, you're badass. All right, these fucking guys.
That is dumb, but I am basically Tommy Shelby. That's what I've heard.
And then you flip through like 5 of those videos, and then it's just like a video of like a fucking town in like Moscow getting blown up, and you're like, geez.
Oddly
And then you're like, let me watch it again. Then you scroll back down.
Scroll back up.
That was crazy. And then like
Let me see it one more time.
You go another 2, and it's just like a guy in a Mustang at like a car meet just running over 19.
Just blowing out his
There
back.
don't even do anything. They're like, well, good. 19 less we have to arrest tonight. Like they don't give a fuck. Like no.
He just throws up a fucking thumbs up. He's like, I'm good. He's bleeding internally. I'm good.
His pants are completely ripped off. Everybody's just laughing and filming him.
Just looking at his ass.
Are you okay? Are you going to die? Definitely.
Looking at his guts spilling out of his asshole, and he's like, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't think he's got it.
It is hilarious. It's funny. I love watching those, dude.
Yeah.
I literally I do the thing where if I see someone get hurt, I'll instinctively, I don't know what it is, I'll clench my asshole. Or like I get that like quick feeling that starts in my asshole and I go, ooh. ooh, and then I like relax a little bit. I'm like, let me watch it one more time. I'm like, okay, and then it gets like less and less.
Anytime I see a dash cam and you can see that it's in Europe, I'm like, well, someone's gonna die.
You're like, I have to watch this. I have to watch.
The other day, I swear, I spent 2.5 hours on the same dash cam car crash Instagram, just because it's so satisfying. Like normally, when you drive around and you see near accidents, and you're like, that should have been a whole thing, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
And then now all you're getting is like, you were totally right. They are going to hit each other. You're like, okay, right? Very satisfying.
No, dude, you know what's the best? The best on YouTube. Drunk driver getting pulled over by a cop. The body cam of a drunk driver getting pulled over.
Dude, have you seen the Big Nab one?
Because all the ones that are on YouTube are fantastic. There's not one that's just like a guy that's like, I'm drunk. Like they're all 6. They're all fucking.
Wait, but
like
have
somebody
you
that
seen?
is like literally there's a light pole on their truck and they're driving through a neighborhood. They're like, do you know
Marshawn Lynch
over there? They're like, why do you even pull me? They're all Randy Marsh.
They're all Randy Marsh. They're all Paul Crew from The Longest Yard. I was like, oh, wait, I didn't even spill my beer. I'm good.
Yeah, dude, it's fantastic. I highly recommend.
Dude, have you seen
lost a whole of those, dude? Just like the teens are the best. Teens are the best because they have no idea what they did, bro. They're like, what, speeding or something? There's a puppy like in their fucking. Like,
they literally have. It's not even that they're doing something bad. It's that they have no idea what they're doing bad. No idea.
No clue that their life is over. like
wasn't even going that fast.
Yeah.
You killed 3 people.
They're like, well, was it the stop sign?
You can't arrest me though.
You go through a stop sign. You go through stop sign. What? You go through stop sign. I go through stop sign. I gotta hit my inhaler. Hold on. They tell the cop what to do. And the cop is just like, this is kind of adorable at this point. Like, and they kind of just deal with it.
They almost look over the fact that he killed 2 people.
Yeah, they're like, I gotta just ride this out. Like, this is.
You're crazy, man.
I'm not gonna.
Here's a ticket. You're going to prison.
15-year-old. You know, I gotta just let him figure out that his life is over.
Yeah, dude. I hope to God that doesn't happen to my little brother.
Yeah,
he's a little troublemaker party animal. What?
Little booze hound?
Not a little booze hound, but like, they're doing to him what they did to me a little bit, what my parents did to me, and like what my mom did, where they're pretty much telling him, no, don't do this stuff. And he's like, kind of want to do it. And he like goes and does it a little bit. But they're like doing this leeway thing where it's like, all right, this is the decision that you made. And instead of grounding you, you're going to have to live with this you're going to have to like live with this. They're like trying to teach him lessons, like we'll let you go to this party. We'll let you do this thing, but you can't do anything outside of that. And he keeps going outside of that.
You want more of a Hank Hill approach on your little brother.
Bobby?
Well, I don't know.
Why don't you be the Hank Hill?
I tried being the dad to my little brother, and that did not go over well with his real dad. So I have stopped.
Did your stepdad get all angry with you
for trying to his little brother? I
beat the fuck out of my little brother. No. No, I was just like kind of mean to him, but I was like, I don't know. I was just being a dick to him. He I hate it when people get really chummy with me, where like they grab the neck and they like arm on the shoulder, like that kind of shit. I hate that shit. I cannot stand that. I've never liked anybody doing that with me. And when people do that to me, I instantly get angry and I like take it out on them. Like, get your fucking hands off me.
It's because you're autistic.
Could be. Could be.
I mean, why do you think I cover my ears all the time, dude? Don't touch me.
I don't know, because you're that guy that played that one guy in Something About Mary. I don't know.
It's your little brother, though.
Yes, but up to that point, we had never had that relationship, and he like threw his arm around me. He's like, "Come on, man!" And he like hit me in the stomach. And this was when he was around his friends, and so he was kind of like, "Yeah." And so I put him in his place in front of his friends, and I got him. I was like, "Get your fucking hands off me! I'm not your fucking friend." And like I got real mean with him. I was like, "I'm not your fucking friend. I'm not one of these."
Crazy. You should have just like picked him up.
I know.
Oh, you want to go?
I know. I don't know how to be. I don't know how to be a big brother. All right. I don't know how to be a big brother.
That
but
was bad. Yeah, that was bad.
That was bad. And I remember that all the time now. And I never treat him like that anymore. I don't. Now I do that thing that you're talking about. Like I was like, oh, you want to fuck around? You want to fuck around? And I get like, I get zoomies with my little brother. I'm like, they get crazy with him. Yeah, but I don't know what that was. For the longest time, I would just be like a piece of shit to him, you know? And now I'm like, oh.
It's the ginger.
He's my brother.
That's what it is.
He's my brother. Yeah.
It's
and
ginger psychology.
Is it? You think so?
Yeah, you were like, I got to start hitting it now. After me.
Dude, if I don't start beating him now, he's going to be a little fucked the rest of his life. You're right. That is how I think.
Attack me. I have to let him know I'm the alpha. Meanwhile, neither of you are alphas. There's several alphas in the house because all of you have different moms and dads.
Well, yeah.
Same moms, different dads, different mom. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. No, the true alpha of the house is Darren, my stepdad. Have you guys ever met Darren?
No.
Dude, Darren's the coolest fucking guy, man. He's a lot like Clint in that like he just likes to watch sports. He is very active in Colton's like sports at school. He like goes to them, coaches them. He loves that shit. He's a really loving father, says I love you, says I'm proud of you all the time, gives him hugs. He's a great dad. But like he's the kind of dad where, you know, whereas my dad was always angry all the time, you didn't know where the boundary or the line was, and that's why I fucked with him and thought I could get around him so much. But he's the kind Darren is the kind of dad where he never gets angry. And when he does, oh boy, you know you fucked up. Oh, you know you fucked up. Like, I had known Darren since I was 10 years old, right? Since I was 10. And he has been mad at me one time, and it was when I was 17 years old. I had known him for 7 years up to this point. Never once raised his voice, never got angry at anything. And I spoke back to my mom one time, and he busted in my room. He got in my face. He was like, don't you ever talk to your fucking mom like that. Don't you ever talk to your mom like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? And I was like, oh, fuck. And I never did it again, dude. I never talked back to my mom ever again. But like the way that I did that day.
I got a good question that talking back to your mom stuff. Do you ever have like a genuine shut up moment to your parents? Like everybody says, like you never say shut up to your mom or dad. It's like I have a lot in my. There's been a lot of moments where it's like this is a genuine. Please shut up. Please shut up.
Like you're gonna get us all killed kind of moment. Like, hey, shut the fuck up.
It could be that. It could be.
I can see you saying that to your mom in that situation. Mom, stop it.
Yeah, shut your mouth. Stop. Because
I can think of a few, and for some reason I'm thinking they were all in like restaurants, like just
yes.
where one thing is off. Like my mom, she is actually a little bit mentally ill. All right.
Watch this be something both of us are like yeah.
everyone, every parent, every mom. But she is actually mentally ill. She used to have this crazy like dissociative rage problem, right? Where she would like just in a rage, like going screaming at us and like all that kind of shit. And she's gotten it taken care of. She's been on medication. She's been way more subdued. As I'm saying this, might be in the family a little bit.
Oh, might it be? Oh, might it be?
Might be.
Holy shit! I mean, someone comes up to you, is like, "Good show." You're like, "Ooh, what? What'd you say?" Like, you're ready to eat
Dude,
it.
seriously, someone's like, "Hey, I thought you did good." You're like, "What about all the other times I've ever done this?" You're like, "I wasn't there for it."
For 2 months straight. You didn't even do your material the past 2 months. You just attacked everybody you saw on stage. Every set was like, "What do? Piece of shit, go fuck yourself." Like it wasn't even. It was
Clinton, it's called crowd work.
It's called crowd work, buddy. You never seen crowd work before? Watch a master.
I'll fucking fight you. I'll fuck you up. You were saying shit like that to people.
Dude, wait, you're getting on stage and saying I'll fight you to people?
I said it to one guy, and he was little. He was a little guy. I only said it after I learned that he was little.
Dude, it's the opposite. That's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to
so
say
what
it to
happened?
the big guy after he stands up.
What happened is I said I'd fight him. Like, we'll go outside right now. I'll fight him. Clint's girlfriend from the crowd said, "I can see him. He's short." And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And then like I doubled down. I was like, "No, actually, I will fight you. I'll fight you."
Wait, is this the guy who's like, "Oh, shut up, Metallica shirt," or whatever?
No, different guy. Different guy.
Dude, how do you keep getting in fights at mics? It's
crazy.
Dude, I am like a magnet for crazy people.
No,
Dude, a magnet for people that want to fight.
I can't express this enough. There was one time I did I got so mad because I got bumped a bunch at just waiting to go up at a mic that my whole thing was just making fun of the person who went before me, who bumped me. And it was not even that funny. I was just being vicious. And he came up to me afterward. He's like, "You okay?" I was like, "Well, I was kind of mad. I'm sorry." And like, that was the whole thing. Like, I don't get how you almost fight people.
Don't do it again, Justin.
No, I think it's being no bits. Seriously, I think it's kind of blown out of proportion because never once has something happened where I've actually wanted to fight somebody, except for the Metallica shirt guy. Like in all the times where I've like talked back to crowd members or just other comedians, just all that shit. The only time I ever actually kind of wanted to fight somebody was that guy who said "fuck your Metallica shirt."
That
was the only guy.
Pumping. I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna have to leave early."
I was like, "Hey Connor, now that I am officially
okay, but
now that I'm officially 1 1.5 states away from you, fuck your Metallica shirt, bro."
Hey, hey, man, I got a new Metallica shirt from the show I just went to.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice. So, but with my mom, the craziness. She used to have this thing where every single time we sat down at a restaurant, she so picky, like, "No, it's not the way I want it. Send it back." And she would be a bitch about it. Lex, this is a good part, dude. Anyway.
You got a new Metallica shirt this weekend?
I did get a new Metallica shirt.
That's nice. I got this. Oh.
Nice.
She's on towel, dude.
That's nice, dude.
Like it instead of the keys, because like not everybody has keys anymore. Like they all just have like a car key because everybody has like a fob or something to get in their dorms. Because like the reason it was keys, like the tradition was to jingle your keys before kickoff.
Right.
Was for because everybody had like 9 keys.
Yeah. You know? People still have keys.
No, they don't have keys. It's a fob.
Yeah, you have a fob, but you still have a house key. You got like
you just have your car key. Like all the college students, like none of them.
Oh, the college students, right?
Yeah, like they don't have keys, so they went with the towel and they're just giving them out every game, which is sick. I got 2 of them.
It's pretty sick. I still have only I have 3 keys. I have my car key, a key to my house, and then a key to what? Is someone there? What is it, boy?
No, I was just looking at all my keys, and I was like, "Fuck, I got a fuckload."
I have a key to my house and to my dad's house and then to my car. That's it.
Yeah, I've got keys to work. I've got keys to fucking all the houses I house sit for. I've got keys to my truck. I've got keys to this house, my sister's house. I've got
Yeah. Remember that though? Remember thinking like when people had like keys on their keychain, they're like, whoa, they're like they can walk into like all these worlds. Like I remember thinking that when I was a kid, like you go to any world you want. What? I don't have any keys.
shit.
I don't have any keys. I can't go anywhere.
All the worlds are garbage, dude.
They're gone,
Work
dude. I haven't.
sucks, so I'm never gonna
I'd
go
love to,
there
man.
unless I forget something.
And then they all had keys. I'm like, where can you go? Where do you even go? And you were
And
like,
half of those,
I wonder where they went.
Half of those keys, they have to call somebody before they go to those places.
This is true. Yeah, just meet me there. They got the other key. Like we got to do them together.
You gotta just for permission. Like I forgot this door. I gotta get in there.
Yeah.
Go in there.
So anyway, when we would go out to dinner with my mom, she would, if something was wrong, she would lose her shit and just be a bitch about it. You know, she'd be like, no, I don't want it that way. No, I said 2 times that I wanted to cook this way. And we're just like, oh my God, stop. And so that was a mom of old, right? So she doesn't do that anymore. And she's been taking medication and she's way better. She's way nicer to people. She's actually like, I hate to say it about my own mom, but she's not a bitch. She's not a bitch anymore. It's just great. But every once in a while, when we go out to dinner or something, it starts peeking out a little bit, or she's like, no, it's just, I like literally she's trying to hold it back. She starts twitching. She's
like Bruce Banner trying to hold back the Hulk.
No, she's like, no, it's fine. And then Darren's like in the middle of eating, he's like, what is it?
Yeah.
What are you?
What is it?
What is it?
Oh?
And he's like, no, it's fine. It's fine. And he's like, what is it? And we literally got to start. We like see her start talking, and she's like starts saying it loud for other people to hear at the and we're just like, Mom, you got to stop. Shut up.
That's a classic mom move, dude.
And we're like, I said that to her too, where I'll be with Colton. And I'm just like, I'm 30 now, and Colton is 16. We're like, Mom, shut up. And I'm 30, so I can tell my mom to shut up.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's the best.
I was asking about like earlier in life where you're just like, can you not like? Dude,
earlier in life? No, I've only said it now.
To like other like teenage girls that were waitresses and shit, and you're just like, Mom, shut up. Like, stop giving this girl my life story right now. She doesn't.
Yes, when we would go to the Keg. You ever been to the Keg?
No.
Dude, the Keg back in the day.
Sounds like a place where a mom's gonna try to wingman.
No, dude, the Keg. It was basically like a Hooters for dudes that own BMWs, dude. That's like what the Keg was. It was all girls. It was like a kind of upper scale, a little bit dining, and all the girls dressed in like black cocktail dresses, like cleavage, short skirts, everything. But it was classy, And she took us there one time. It was me, Darren, and Colton. Darren's my stepdad. And we were literally just like, just staring. And then my mom was like, Jesus Christ, guys, you all right? You good? You good? And then she would like start talking to the waitresses. Terrible mom move.
Yeah, it's the worst mom move ever. Well, also saying things loud so everybody can hear it.
Well, yeah. Also, what a weird choice for your mom to take you to a boobs restaurant and then be upset when you looked at boobs.
She didn't know it was. It was. They had just built it in Oro Valley, in the Oro Valley Marketplace. They had just built it, and so we went there for the first time, not knowing anything about it. And then it was just all hot girls in black dresses, and we're like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah,
Like, damn.
hilarious.
It was the best, dude.
That's fantastic. My mom does shit like that, dude.
Like
We have
what?
like a store. And she'll look at something and be like, "Made in China," at like level 10 volume. Like,
dude, that's hilarious.
That's
And,
insane, dude.
and again, it proves
Made in
that whole-
China.
it
like she'll
proves
go
that-
to like Home Goods, dude, where like all of that shit is made in China. Like it's all made in
It's
China.
just like made in China, made in Taiwan. Are these allowed to be next to each other? Are they allowed to?
Are they angry at one
Are they
another?
angry at each other?
Yeah, I have to like break it down. I'm like, I have to break it down from a geopolitical standpoint, like from the back. She's like, Taiwan. I'm like, it's good. They're good guys.
They're good guys.
Dude, it is so funny
Those are
that
allies. We're good.
you live that Shane Gillis bit of having a Fox News mom just at the mall, and you're like, no, stop.
Yeah,
Don't just shout Hannity quotes
It's
at
crazy.
people.
it's crazy. It's crazy shit. Like we'll walk by somebody in a mask and she'll just be like, like, dude.
Dude,
And also though, part of me is like legend. Like that's like an awesome.
Legend.
Like right now,
It's the best. She's hit a level of life where she just doesn't care.
Yeah, it's hilarious to do to somebody wearing a mask right now. Just be like,
I will say, especially
Fucking loser.
I don't know how it is in Tucson, but here when I see people wearing a mask, I'm like, why don't you just stay outside and we'll just do what we're gonna do, and then you just be out there.
go back home then.
Yeah, I'm like, just go home.
It's so fucking crazy because I've been thinking that about people that wear masks. I'm just like, these fucking pussies. I was at Costco today, right? And I didn't know I was going to go to Costco. And I had taken some mushrooms. And then Audrey just came home from a tattoo appointment. She's like, hey, do you want to go to Costco? And I was like, yeah, sure. Thinking that I'll be fine. And I took more mushrooms than usual today and started hitting when I was in the Costco. And I was just like, oh my God, this like reality is poison. They're trying to poison us. Look at all this brightly colored shit. Look at all this shit, dude. This is crazy. And I've been thinking that about the mask. And I was like, anybody who wears a mask in here is a fucking pussy. All right. And then we were in the fruit section. We were looking at the dates. And this like group of people like walked behind us, the fruit. And it was like a Costco guy helping out somebody in a wheelchair, and I wasn't really paying attention. And then we were in front of the dates, and I was just staring at the dates. And she was like, I need dates. And I look over, and it's a elderly lady in a wheelchair with the mask who has two like metal claws for hands. And I was like, oh, maybe you do need a mask. Maybe you need it. You're a beast for being in here, lady. Dude, I just turned around and she was like, dates?
You got RoboCop. You turn around and just RoboCop.
She's like, halt, citizen.
Any dates? And then the fucking worker was like, hey, pardon me, man, I gotta grab the dates. I was like, oh shit, my bad, dude. And I was like, oh my God, she's got claws.
Oh, Connor almost had zoomies in the produce.
Dude. Oh my God, the whole time I was freaking out. I was freaking out in that Costco, dude, because I was like, none of this is real. And I would literally, they had like almost what is it? Indoctrination checkpoints, which is the free samples. They're like, here you go. Here's some poison for you to take. Literally like all I was thinking. Man. Just like everything we're being fed is fucking poison.
Yeah, dude, you had your They Live goggles on. Everything was just, okay.
Yeah, and I was like,
You're Roddy Piper, dude.
Dude, I was Roddy Piper. But dude, I had so much bubble gum, so I didn't need to.